Sit back and relax and just 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 welcome to the
You asked for it, you got it on the Hot Pepper Show. Playing good music and good conversation. The hottest topic that you hear. So let the music flow, resonate your soul. Let it heal your soul. Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. Hot Pepper Show.
Hello. Y'all know I do too much, right? I don't know. I just can't sit still. It's like my big mama used to always say I'm a jackrabbit. My grandfather said, "You're just a jackrabbit. Just can't sit still." So, hello, everyone. Happy Monday to all, and to all, happy Monday. That's all I have to say. Welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. I'm here every Monday, 7 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. Ooh, I think I put on the wrong top today. You know, it's all about the tops. It's never about the bottoms because it's hair, right? I have these little things on here and my hair is getting stuck. So I'm constantly doing this and I start to put it up, but that doesn't concern y'all. That's not, you don't really want to know that, but I'm just sharing it with you anyway. So welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. Saturday is the day or the weekend. I always say, how was your weekend? Right? So how was your weekend? What did you guys do? Well, since you asked, my weekend was, it was good. As you know, I just came off of vacation. Yes, I went on a cruise. And so this past week was the first week of being back in the trenches because I got back from the cruise. I don't know what it was. I went to see Chris Brown before I got on the cruise. He was in Austin. He was phenomenal. He was the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says about Chris Brown. He was freaking amazing. 2.5 hours, 5 wardrobe changes. It was good. I recorded the whole concert. That's what I do, because I want to look back at it. So Chris Brown, and then I go on a cruise, and then I get off the cruise, and then I go see Janet Jackson along with Nelly the day that I stepped off the boat. Yeah, and then the next day I get COVID. So that's the way of the world. So you guys, please be careful. It is going rampant right now. I think I'm sneezing in Texas and it's somehow reaching New York. I don't know. It's everywhere. So please be careful. Wear your mask and wash your nasty hands. That's what I say. Wash your nasty hands. I could play the song that the Baylor Project did called "Sit Down," which means sit down. Just sit down. Hey sis, how you doing? My sis. Oh, phenomenal singer, Drea. Thank you for joining me, girl. You can't go anywhere, Drea. You have to stay here. You got to stay here because I have on my show today a husband and wife duo. They call themselves Raw Beauty. And I've been stalking them for years. They'll probably tell you how many years I've been stalking. They probably wrote it down. Probably Rich wrote it down. He probably said, we need to write this down right here because she's been stalking us forever. And one day we'll get on there. So today is the day, y'all. I am interviewing Raw Beauty. They are my guest and they are out of Philadelphia. I'm excited. So let's get this party started. Please stick around. If you are just now joining for the first time, if you like to comment, you must subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're on YouTube in order for you to comment. Subscription is free. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers before October. Yes. So come on, share this platform. And when you share it, go in and watch all the videos that I've done. I do this every Monday. They're on the site. You can go back and look, comment, check it out. I can introduce you to some new artists that you never heard of. That's why I do what I do. Andrea says, I'll be here. I'm taking you. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Drea. So let's get started. Let me play a song by Raw Beauty. And then the next voice you will hear. I love Jessica, y'all. Jessica is smiling in the background. See, that's the kind of person I need in the background. You know, I need that Team Pepper because she be like smiling. You know, that producer behind the scenes going, smile, Pepper. All of that. So y'all are gonna see how beautiful she is and how handsome Rich is sitting in the background, like, yeah, I got this. And then his head went over to the side. So we have handsome and we have beautiful. So tag team, husband and wife duo, great people. So you will get to hear them after this. So let's sneak this song in. They're probably gonna be like, what you done playing that song? But that's what I do on the Hot Pepper Show. So you just never know. So everyone, this is Raw Beauty right here on the Hot Pepper Show. Be down, be down, be down. Be down, be down. I walked past the barbershop one day. You caught my eye, I know I caught yours too. I figure we just keep it at flirting. The little on me, I'm a bit too nervous. But there's something about you that just won't let me move. I'm so into you, I don't know what to do. So baby, give me your number, or maybe I'll just wonder, cause I wanna be down, I wanna be down, I wanna be down. How can I be down with you? How can I be down with you, baby? I wanna be down with you. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. I wanna be down with you. I wanna be down with you. How can I be down with you, baby? Hey girl, how you doing? Where you been all my life, baby? Girl, don't be shy. I'm glad I caught your eye. I'm waiting for the time when you come walking by. Think I'll pull you to the side, cause there's something about you that makes me feel like I got to try my game. Say my name, maybe you'll say yours in exchange, cause I wanna be down. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you, baby. I wanna be down. How can I be down? How can I be down? I wanna be down with you, girl. With you, baby. I wanna be down with you. How can I be down with you, girl? I wanna be down. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you, girl. Yeah.
Okay, I like the way you move. I just wanna be down. Me and you together, baby, tell me how to sound. How you're one of a kind, I think you can relate. Just so happen that I met you at this moment, feel like fate. I see your shoe game proper and I like that. Cause I'm a fly guy, girl, I can't deny that. All I need is you to roll with me one time. Sipping mimosas at Benihana's at lunchtime. And I'ma show you why I'm cut from a different cloth. And you can tell your girls how we hit it off. So give me your call, today or tomorrow. And I'ma show you why I wanna be down. I'm gone.
I wanna be down with you. I wanna be down with you. I wanna be down. How can I be down with you, baby? I wanna be down with you, baby. I wanna be down with you, honey. I wanna be down with you. How can I be down with you, baby? I wanna be down with you. I wanna be down with you. I wanna be down. How can I be down with you? I wanna be down with you, with you. Hey, Raw Beauty.
How you doing?
Up, man? That's a good segue.
That was a good one to pick. That's a good one.
That's a good segue.
That's a good one.
I was like, I've been trying to get down with y'all. Y'all didn't want me in the mix. I don't know.
Please.
I don't know what it was, but I was like, I'm persistent.
Stop that talk.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Stop that.
We
So-
trying to be down with you. What you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. And then here go this East Coast thing, y'all. I gotta rip up my game because I'm like, what? What it do? Okay, what it do?
What it do?
So everyone, I would like to welcome none other than Raw Beauty, which is Jessica and
y'all.
Rich. Let's welcome them to the Hot to Pepper Show. Yes. Oh, Carolyn. Oh, well, let's say hi to everyone. Let's see. Andrea. Hey, sis. How you doing? She says, I'll be there taking you. Carolyn Smith says, hello, all. She's from Texas.
Hey.
Monique is from Georgia. She says, hi, Carolyn.
Hey.
Carolyn says, hello, Monique. It's a family thing, so they talk to each other as though we're not in the room.
I love it. I love it.
No one has said, hey, Pep. Hey, Jessica.
It's fine.
Nah, say
they cousins.
Oh, yeah,
you see, they cousins. We family.
Up,
everybody. We cousins. You know.
You see, they on y'all side, and I'm over here trying to put y'all under the bus. So I'm like, y'all know y'all didn't speak to us. Okay. So Carolyn says she loves that beat.
Oh, well, we thank you.
I know.
So
And so Carolyn says, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
So thank you, Carolyn, for welcoming to the show. They still ain't said hi, Pepper, and how you doing?
Man.
Oh, welcome, Raw Beauty, beautiful couple.
Well, thank you so much.
They still ain't said welcome. Okay, hi, Pepper.
Please say hi to Pep, please. Can y'all please say hi to Pep, y'all?
Cool. Keep it coming. I appreciate
I'm
it.
feeling some kind of way.
It's already called the Hot Pepper Show.
Rich said, look, your name is on the title. Why you got to say what? I don't understand.
It's already hello when we click.
What more do you want, Pepper? Oh, okay. Monique says, hi, Pepper. Hi, Monique. Thank you. After Rich and Jessica had to beg. Okay. So Maxie the Cat says, hey, Raw Beauty. That was one of my favorite songs of the album. Who is Maxie the Cat? I'm not
exactly sure, but we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maxie the Cat. Like, Maxie the Cat, how'd you find? Are you on their page?
How'd you find
She's on
us?
YouTube. Okay, Maxie the Cat. Maxie the Cat, tell us where you're from and what do you know about Raw Beauty?
Oh,
that they don't know.
It's gonna go left.
That's a bit scary.
I know it's like we don't need to know where Maxie the Cat is from.
That might know a little too much.
Exactly. So Carolyn says, hello, all includes you, Pepper. Okay, thank you. So I would like to say, and the most gratitude, I'm getting ready to make up a word.
You are. Go ahead. It's fine.
Gratitude way.
Smart people make up words.
Yes. Create new stuff.
Okay. And the most gracious gratitude way. I want to say welcome.
Thank you.
I am honored that you would want to come on my show. I've been trying to get you guys for the longest.
We're honored.
We're honored
and appreciative of. I'm gonna make up a last word, but very appreciative of the fact that you would have us on here and wanted to have us on here. We thank you.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome. So tell everyone where you're from.
We are from Philly. Philly is where we're from.
Like Philadelphia? No.
is where we're from.
There's a lot of Philadelphias in the world, but the Philadelphia that's in Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, PA.
Philadelphia, PA.
Let's be proper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, isn't there one? I feel like there's one in Texas. I feel like there's Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, Texas. You know, get ready to look.
Now we got to Google it because somebody.
Texas. There is it's called New Philadelphia.
New Philadelphia.
Yeah. It says new. The community grew to have a Methodist church. Is there Philadelphia? It's Philadelphia City in Texas. It says no. Okay. Philadelphia City is Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's another one somewhere, and you gonna make me find it now.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so look here. I know I have some folks on here who Google Monique. I know Monique. Monique, check it out. Let us know if there's a Philadelphia, Texas, because I know you're gonna Google it. Okay, so Maxie the Cat says Alita is.
I'm cracking up. Hi, Alita.
Lord,
we love you so much. I am so. That's my sister. She's hilarious. Why is that your name?
Why are you back?
Never mind.
Who knew?
We will talk to you later about that. I'm going to text you offline about that one. That's a little sus. We love you, Lita. Thank
That
you.
is so funny. She's like, we know her.
That's funny.
June Murphy says hi there. Hello.
Yeah.
And then E. Johnson is waving.
Hey. I love you, E. E will follow us anywhere too. I love you, E.
If she ain't after y'all, she's after Dwelle. Okay,
Yep.
she's every
Child, and that's what I was just about to say, because
really
that's where it was getting ready to go. Because she loves some Dwelle. She loves.
Look here. Oh, did I tell you that Dwelle's gonna be on here today?
Oh, well, that's nice. That is nice.
You know, she gonna be like, what? So you guys have been. I love that you are a couple. The laugh. I love that you're a couple, and I love that you're a couple that you don't mind singing about love, and you don't mind showing about love, and you don't mind singing about relationships, because sometimes as a couple, people don't want to sing about relationships because maybe it's too much like their own, and they're like, oh, if I sing that, they might think we're talking about us. Does that mean we're having problems? Does that mean we ain't having problems?
Yeah, well, if we're going to talk about it, a lot of our,
if you listen to our
beginnings,
especially the ones in the beginning,
but
all of our songs
have something to do with.
If you're listening to them, you're listening to something we either was going through or we went through. It was about us. So like all the stuff you hear.
Wow.
Or like maybe many like isolated situations like outside of us, but for the most part, it was like
songs that we're
it was
from each other.
experience from it.
Okay, so if you're writing a song about an experience and it's about you two, do you get together and say, hey, you know what? We had this argument that, a few months ago. I want to write a song about it. Let's write it. Do you go to your corner?
Oh, no.
No, because that wouldn't work out well.
That absolutely wouldn't work out for us at all.
What we do when we get music, we both write songs. So we'll both write a certain one, like certain songs, or we'll get the music and we'll basically write the song and how do you say like what's the word I'm looking for? Like try it out on the other person. Like we audition it basically to the other person. So they hear it, they know what we're talking about.
What it's about.
And the other one will just, whether it has to be a good song. And if it's a good song, the other one's trying to like, all right, I'll write my verse. And that's kind of how we leave each other's verses open. We never finish. So if I'm writing a song, I'll write the song, I'll write my verse, leave her verse open. Right. And then I'll write the hook and leave it there. And she'll hear it. She'll hear what it's about. And she knows what I'm saying. Same way as when she writes, I know what she's saying and what she's trying to say, or what she's talking about in our relationship that happened, or whatever. And then we'll just say, I think that'll work. And
so is it okay? So you're writing, right? So while you were talking, I was thinking. So you write the song, and she never shared with you how she was feeling, but is that her way of expressing what she's
we communicate a lot.
So we know already. It's just that she's putting it down in song form.
In sing-song form now.
What she's singing about, I already know. Yeah. But she's getting it out in her art. And I go, okay. And then I'll just play, I'll write my part in reference to that, basically.
So an example would be like this song called Letting You Be You, right? This was like from like one of like our very first album, and it's like, it's the hardest thing I've ever done, but I know your life has just begun. That's why I can't hold you back. I love you too much, and that's a fact. It's a couple different pieces to that, and then the hook goes, I'm letting go, letting you be you. If this is what I have to do to let you spread your wings and fly, this is how I show my love for you. So I'm letting go, letting you be you. And that came about in the kind of like early parts of our relationship of like, and we kind of talked about it before we jumped in with you
together, but
then we decided
to not be okay,
and just like work and focus on the music. So we were just letting each other.
Okay, so send me that song. I want to play it.
Okay. All right. I'm sending it to you. Let me send it to you right now.
Send it. Rich over there going, oh Lord. Okay.
When you said, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh Lord, send me that song. I want to play it. So let me play another song while she's sending that. You guys, let me play. So the first song of course, I thought it was a great segue because I've always wanted to be down with y'all. Not in a weird kind of way, y'all. I just want to be down with them. Okay.
Come on, just stop it. Go ahead.
I said it's a great.
It was a great song. Yeah,
we wanted to be down with you. Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is dope.
Thank you, Rich. Everyone, Rich and Jessica. This is Raw Beauty. So the next song I want to play. I can't play my favorite yet. Okay. This one right here.
Okay.
The words to this one is so.
I wonder what she getting ready to play.
Right.
Oh, now I'm stressed. Look. Now I'm stressed.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's like a theater. It should be it should be on a Broadway play or in a movie.
Okay.
I can't wait.
No clue.
I can't wait.
Okay. Nope.
No.
I can't wait. No. No. I was just saying I can't wait.
Oh, look! I'm like, no. I'm looking on my list, going, I ain't got the song. What is that song? I can't wait. So another clue is,
this is so funny.
Another clue is, I love you that much to put my feelings aside.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be strong. I'm supposed to be.
This is.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. But how dare you love me?
Oh, how dare you?
And you leave.
How dare you? Yeah. How dare you? How dare you? Definitely needs to be on somebody's like you said, Broadway really play on a good syndication of some kind of show.
That was a good studio night.
That was a good night. It was our kind of approach at a little country at the same time in R&B mix, Yes, it's
beautiful moment. And I love it. How dare you love me? You love me so good, and then you leave.
Just leave.
It was supposed to be a big. It was just supposed to, come off like a very big. Like you said it earlier. When you say that now, I'm like, I get it now. Yes, very movie-ish, very big and kind of, I like that. That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yes. So everyone, here is the song. How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? Because that's what happens. Especially, and we don't understand. When you're young, you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you do that to me? When you get older, you be like, hey, pursue your dreams. I'll be here. Go and do what you go do. We good.
Well, this was more how dare you almost love me so well?
How dare you love me this much? Yeah.
How dare you kind of love me to this point, like that I'm at this place that I don't want to leave, but I know I gotta let you go. So it's like, if it was
why would you love me this good?
Why would you? Yeah, exactly.
Why would you love me this good?
Like, how dare you? Kind of thing. But
man, that's a good feeling.
Yeah. Hopefully y'all love it, just like we love it.
Yeah, we really like this song. This is one of our favorites too.
So let's check it out, y'all. Here it is. How dare you? I mean, okay, y'all say it how it should be said.
How dare you?
Okay, that sounds better. Mine was kind of abrupt. How dare you? Everyone, here it is on the Hot Pepper Show.
I swear I can feel my heart revving up with the engine of your blame. And I promise I died a little as I watched you fly away. I know I'm supposed to be strong, but all I can do is cry. I'm losing my love for a chance at a better life. How dare you love me so good and leave? I'm so proud of you. I already knew in my heart that this day would come. No time with you has ever been long enough. Oh, I really want the best for you, baby. Even if we have to part, I know I'm supposed to be strong, but all I can do is cry. I'm losing my love for a chance at a better life. How dare you love me so good and leave? I'm so proud of you. You're chasing your dream. I remember when your dream was me. I hope that you can see what you're doing, even though it hurts me. I love you that much. I love you just enough to put my feelings aside and give it so good, and leave me. I'm so proud of you. I'm so you're chasing your dream. I remember when your dream was me.
OMG.
A heart jerker, a tear jerker, a heartstrings puller.
It ended too soon.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
It'll have you crying.
Yeah. So did you two meet because of music? Did you know each other could sing when you met? How did you come together as a couple, or did you go like get married and go like, oh, you can sing? Let's start a group. Like, how did that happen?
So we're going to try to make this as short and sweet as possible.
Yeah, I see Rich's body language.
No. It had something to do with his best friend and my sister, my little sister. His best friend lived down the street from us, but my sister and I hung with the best friend's brother. Knew about an older brother, but didn't know about that brother in particular. But they've been best friends all their life. And one day he was he was looking around for somebody to braid his hair before he was getting ready to go on tour with Musiq Soul Child. Noah, his best friend, ended up knowing about this girl down the street, my younger sister, braiding hair for like the guys around the neighborhood or whatever. And pretty much they kind of set up an appointment one day. We walked outside, they end up hooking up a situation. And so they're downstairs. He finally came to his hair appointment. They're downstairs. He's talking about music. He's talking about him touring. He's talking about him working in music and singing with this other young lady and how it didn't kind of like work out. But my sister or my mom ended up saying something along the lines of like, my daughter can sing or something like that. And I wasn't paying this young man any attention. I stayed upstairs. I stayed all the way upstairs. I didn't want to be bothered, right? And I was like, he's not here for me. He getting his hair braided when I'm here. Right. So at any rate, I end up coming downstairs for something, and they're like, whatever. So your mother said, so I come out. They call me. Your mom said, you can sing, and I'm like, yeah, like that. I'm like, yeah, I can.
Is that a question? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, and basically, he's like, well, he goes like, could you sing something for me? And I'm like, well, you sing first, So he sings. In my mind, I melted. In
my mind, but
he couldn't see it because I had to stay cool. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, oh, he can really like sing. You see what I'm saying? So I melted under the table. He ain't know though, because I stayed cool. Right. And so then I sang for him. And ultimately after we sang for each other, he ended up saying, giving me pretty much the story in the background of like him and his manager still kind of want to do this girl and guy duo, or would you ever be interested in like singing? You know, you can connect with my manager, but I'm about to head off a tour with with Mew for a little bit. But when I come back, if after you talk with my manager and this is something you might want to, jump into or pursue,
right,
let me know. And
the rest is history.
The rest is history. After I chased my sister around the house for the phone number to call him to make sure he was okay and he made it safely to Paris. You see what I'm saying?
You did well.
I did a little something, but anyway, I still kept it cool though for a while. But it all happened from like a moment in time, getting his hair braided. Who knew? Again, like I said, we hung with the brothers of his best friend.
Yeah.
I never saw him before until that moment in time. It was necessary. I kind of say, like, to an extent.
Which is crazy, Pepper, because I hung on this block.
Yeah, all the time.
Like I hung on this block all the time.
And never saw her.
I never saw her ever. And I mean, I was on this block like a lot. And
I own this block, okay? It's my block.
I didn't live there, but two of my friends lived on that block. Like two of my now best friends, the one she's talking about, and the other one lived across the street. So we were there all the time. But she never came out. They never came outside.
Yeah, but ultimately it started in the living room the day before his birthday. And he came back and we kind of started singing, the Donnies and the Robertas together. And
it started off just rehearsing.
And doing little stuff, trying to see
how our voices blend and how we sing together, basically. So we would, of course, I tell people all the time, you got to go with like the people who did this. So the Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell, we got to sing that. We got to sing Donnie and Roberta. We just singing, we sung a lot of Atlantic Star. Like, and just trying to sing together and find our
sound. So it kind of started in my living room with hair braiding. Shout out to Jay.
Hey, Jay. So you're attracted to her, or were you on? Was Rich attracted? Rich, were you attracted to Jessica, or were you just on the low, like, yeah?
Oh, he did some real slick stuff. Like, so here's the thing, and this is where it all comes down to, though, because when I tell you, like, I tried to stay away from this young man that day, period. Like, you can see from where like his best friend lives at whether or not my sister was home. So the first time he knocks on the door is like, hey, is Jay home yet? I have an appointment with her. No, she's not here yet. Right. But you down the street. Like, you can see. He knocked on the door at least 2 more times. Like, she here. Like, bruh. She not here. Right? She not here. So then, he finally, my sister gets home.
I wouldn't say she would talk. And, in general, like, if you gonna hold a conversation with me, then maybe I have some here. Other than that,
I was not. It was like, okay.
So I kept coming down there to conversate. See if she was talking. And she was holding conversation. So I was like, all right, cool. But this is before my hair got braided.
Before the hair got braided.
So like, I was like, I'm gonna try to see if I can talk to her later. So that's why I kept talking. So yeah, I was interested. Listen, we married, so of course, yes, I was highly interested. I was definitely trying to see it.
But yeah, so I got the girl. When I knew he came in the house, I went right on upstairs.
Yeah, so when I came to get my hair, when he got in the house, she's not lying. When I came to get my hair braided, she never came downstairs the entire time. Nope. I was down there with her sister and my mom, and her grandma even came down for a little bit. Like, so I was down there with them, like the whole time, and she never came down.
I was like, he not gonna get me. Trying to be showing me this dimple. I'm good.
So
nope.
She came down later.
No,
she said the dimple. He showed me that
dimple. I'm a fan of of music and good singing in general and stuff like that. But I was like, this boy can't sing. Like, what I mean? He was like, he telling me this little stuff. So that's why I was like, no, you sing for me first. Cause he's like, your mom said you can sing. I'm like, all right, you sing for me first. When he sang, I said, oh my. Like, I literally was like, oh my, like he can sing. Like, he can sing, yeah.
He can sing. But I ain't gonna act like he can sing. I'll be like, oh, you all right.
It was just like, oh, that was nice.
Yeah, the beginning of this
anything better?
The beginning of this was, supposed to be business. But I mean, in general. Like, it was
we were
like
supposed
back
to be.
Forth. It was like back and forth. like I tell the story a lot. It almost ended before it began, the group anyway.
Yes.
Because we don't know how to work together. Like, so we've always been solo artists, so we are used to being in the studio by ourselves.
Right.
So like the first time we went in the studio
man.
together, you know, we're autistic people, so I'm very like, oh, do this. No, don't do it like that. Do this. And the more I was very that way, the more she was getting aggravated. She was hot with me. She left. She was like, I don't work this way. And if you work this way, we ain't get no argument, but she was hot with me in the way I work in the studio. I'm telling you, I find it hilarious where we've gotten to. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. Because we've had some studio nights. Yeah. You're talking two very artistic people who see a vision. I mean, see a vision of where they think it could go, even when they want to do something. So trying to cultivate our artistries and make it and combine it is a doozy. Yeah. I hear one thing, she hears another way, and we're trying to make it work together. So like I'm telling you, all these that when I say that was a good studio night, there was no drama. Anything that night. There was no drama. That was one of it was just so where it all clicked. It all just clicked. Did what we needed to do. Her verse, my verse. We did on our ad-lib, the hooks. It just clicked, and we didn't even really say much to each other. But I will say that's also after years of being in the studio. We've already melted each other up. You got it, when I tell you, it's so many nights on the ride home from the studio. That's not cool. Like they will be cool. And I be driving. We be driving mad. Just mad. Like, why wouldn't you just let me do what I needed to? Like, it would be like times where I would feel like bruh, here you go again. Like, I just needed you to just chill for a second. Let me find my way. Listen, you found your way, sir. Let me find my way. We have made the studio very uncomfortable for many engineer and producer.
They're sitting there going, how do we end this? What do we do? Like, are y'all gonna cut them off? Or y'all
We appreciate y'all all for being so patient with us.
Yeah, listen.
We truly do.
And so I chalk it all up to that's just us being artists. Yeah. And we just want to paint this canvas how we see it. And that's what being a group is too. You're trying to like do it together. We're trying to have equal, like, I got to see your vision. That's the whole part in the beginning of us. We're really trying to find out who each other were. Who we were. Like, I'm looking through her CD. One thing, when I'm looking through all her CDs, these were all CDs. Holy crap, we're dating ourselves. When I was looking through our CDs, I was like really seeing, like, I wasn't looking for CDs to play. I was looking for her music type, what she likes. And just looking at it like, okay. And I'm like trying to see how it matches mine and how we can listen, it's all work. When you're trying to make a group and when you're trying to become a group, you gotta like it's work involved in that. We did the little dating thing, but then we focused in on, trying to be a group, basically.
So how do you start? Because I'm like, how do you start out dating and then you separate it to do a group?
We just had honest conversations. I guess it was just kind of like, this is not, I think we didn't want to cloud the art of being artists and then trying to be in a relationship and making things messy at the same time. Like, people liked his dimple. I wasn't stupid to that. And people like you understand what I'm saying? Like, I was just starting college.
I was on tour. It was also like how we even make a relationship work kind of thing. So it's just like, you know what? Let's just focus on doing the group.
Yeah, let's just focus on the music.
Wow.
I mean, we just hung though. Like, whenever we hung.
Right.
But we didn't, I guess, cloud anything at the time with I guess the title of
relationship and trying to like
trying to put that kind of pressure on us.
What a relationship entails, being together and being there, like
being a high profile couple, and you don't want to be a high profile couple and to and doing this thing together at the same time.
It's like trying to make Raw Beauty work and then trying to make Rich and Just work.
Yeah,
just seemed to be a little bit much. Let's just make Raw Beauty work as best we can, and if it's there, we're gonna come back to Rich and Just, which
nice.
Obviously it did.
Hello.
It did. So
I got the ring. I got the ring. I got the ring. We got the ring. Everyone, this is Raw Beauty. In case y'all are just not get this is great. Everyone is loving this. Okay, so E says, LOL, that's how I met them, I guess, at the Dwelle and saw them live at SWWLW. No, you
better. Yep, that's one of our faves too. No, you better is one of our faves.
Yeah, that's dope.
I have No You. I sure do.
You do.
I do. I does have it. Yes, I do. And then who is Janiki Bright?
2 songs down from that, I think.
Janiki? You know Janiki?
Oh, no,
Janiki. Hey, Janiki.
Oh, I know the names. I'm like Janiki.
No, you better is the first song out.
She says, I love Raw Beauty. And then Slona. Hey, Slona. Hola, how you doing, Slona? Thank you for joining us. And Slona's from Florida. Monique says, great story. John Barber says,
hey, JB, that's the manager. Hey, Jay.
Hey, JB, how you doing?
Oh, no. Oh, Lord.
We
have no stories to tell, John.
No stories.
Don't tell no stories, John.
Yes, John. What stories do you have? John, you got some questions to start some stories. Okay. Assembly. Oh, I just interviewed the Assembly last week, and he is from the DMV area.
Oh,
very talented. Like his thing is, he reminds me of the foreign exchange, and he has featured on his music. He's
awesome. I'm gonna check him out. Yes.
The Assembly. Thank you. Great vibes. Thank you, Assembly. I don't know who 325. Elaine says, love you, LS and Rich. This is Elaine.
That's one of my line sisters. Hey.
No You Better is the best song ever. Oh, okay. John Barber. Hey, Pepper. Okay, you said hey, Pepper, but tell me some stories, John. Okay.
She wanted to know the tip, apparently.
I want to know the depth, John, my email is hotpeppershow@gmail.com. 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 John, tell me some stuff, John. Okay, so since everyone is talking about this song, Know You Better. I love that you paid homage to Teddy Pendergrass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yes.
Come on over to my.
Well, here's the thing. The one thing that Raw Beauty is always going to do is play on. Raw Beauty stands for so many different things, but it's kind of a play still on R&B, bringing back true R&B love music back to the forefront.
Okay.
After the 80s and 90s, for some reason, we started trickling, and it was still around, but we've lost the true art of it. And so when Raw Beauty came about to be together, our main goal, our intention was to hold on to Atlantic Star, to hold on to Teddy P, to hold on to Patty, to hold on to Babyface, to hold on to the Mariahs, to hold on to people who we love and want to honor and cherish growing up, and who our parents played for us, and just that was true love music. Would one of these comedians end up saying something like that, like along the stories of like, what do guy groups say to women now, like versus I give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountain. And the comedian was like, no, I give you this, what I'm saying? Like, but so, they're not giving out suns, stars, moons, and and we're trying to make sure that still stays present. The same thing of why we, inundate not only my daughter with just all types of music and genre, but the love of it. Of the foundation of music and the foundation of why music transcends, why music can take you from one point of your life to another, why can make you cry, can make you laugh, can make you feel a level of joy that you've never felt in a very long time. Exactly. Can bring you closer to people, like can bring you closer to
I tell people all the time, we don't slow dance no more.
Everyone is line dancing. I don't want to line dance. I line dance in high school.
I'm all good. We can grind too, but you know what was when the party got real? When we slow dance.
When we slow dance, yes.
Put that
like slow jams.
and we felt each
That was
other.
one of our favorites too.
Yeah.
Monica and Usher, Slow Jam.
Yes.
Like,
Kill that.
it's
Kill that.
Like it's something about its essence of R&B. It's
It
true.
is.
That
It is.
really was something that captivated us.
Yeah.
It's something that we just wanted to continue to share and wanted our artistry to represent.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, everyone, this is Raw Beauty. Someone else, Dwayne Robinson Sr. says, "Hey, JB, let's get them some new music." Okay, that's for you, John.
He's
John,
already on it. He's already on it, brother. He been talking to us about it.
Hilarious.
Yes, we going to do it. We're going to do
come
it.
back in. I've been on it.
I've been on it. Right. John is gonna be like, I've been telling them.
I've been telling them. So Slona says, "A Purple Heart." Thank you, Slona. So let's get to this song that everyone wants to hear, because y'all can hear that. Come on over to my place and
Come on over.
So this is "Know You Better" by Raw Beauty right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Oh, listen, y'all. Shorty bad than mother. She must get it from her mother. Got a swag like no other, and I'ma put her on my team. Yeah, gotta get a little closer. The game tight, I'ma closer. FaceTime, I'ma show her. And now that I'm up on you, ain't no way you're leaving here without me. You should be up in my passenger seat. See, I am alive. You're so tight, and I wanna get to know you better. Know you now better. Tonight, the pleasure is mine, 'cause I gotta get to know you better. Know you better. First things first, you must understand. If it ain't about me, cancel your plans. But by now you should know who I am. I'ma make it real clear. Let me tell you this right here. Ain't no way you're leaving here without me. You should be up in my passenger seat. See, I ain't gonna lie. You're so tight, and I wanna get to know you better. Know you now tonight, the pleasure is mine, 'cause I gotta get to know you better. Come on over to my place. Come on over to my place. My place. Yeah. You're so tired. Boy, you're so tired. Get to know you better, baby. The pleasure is mine. Oh, gotta get to know you. Gotta get to know you. Get to know you better, boy. You're so tired. You're so tired. And I wanna get to know you better. Gotta get to know you better. Yeah, gotta get the pleasure. Gotta get said I gotta get to know you, girl. You better, baby. Yeah. Come on over to my place. Girl, you're leaving with me tonight. Come on, yeah. Come on over to my place. My place.
That's a jam.
That's a jam. So I gotta read all these comments, right? Because they were coming in. So John Barber, I'm looking at my email, John. I better get some of my email. Okay. So anyway, John says Jess and Rich have performed from the 5 Heartbeats runs to opening for Musiq, Dwele, Trey Songz, dope artists, but the dopest people. Elaine is clapping. Elaine has the hearts. Dwayne Robinson Sr. says This song is a total vibe.
Babe.
Sona says, I love the concept of holding on to the things we know took us to that place of saying, I want that type of love. I know that. Says your love for each other comes through your songs. He says, she over there jamming. Definitely love the sound. This is the sound that made me fall in love with music. Nice. John says, I'm on their top of that new music. Bam. They just got a message from me today. LOL. It's all in the works. Feel good music. Let's go. The assembly says, loving the lyrics.
Thank you.
Elaine says, come on, JB. World tour coming. Slona says, amazing song and voices. You two mesh well together.
This is years of work and blood and sweat and tears, as you heard earlier, folks.
Exactly. My sis Gloria from Fort Worth is on. Hey sis, how you doing? And then Dwayne Robinson says, toe tapping, sway, head shaking, and definitely singing along. Thank you, Dwayne. June Murphy says, now that's a love jam. If I have ever heard one, love it, love it, love it.
Thank you, June.
Monique says, very nice. And Maxie the cat, which is your sister that you didn't know, says, off the album.
Another banger.
I get some hand claps to that one because y'all went in on them comments. Everyone gets a hand clap because y'all like for this. Man, I thank you guys for joining us. I'm here. If you're just tuning in, I'm here every Monday, 7 p.m. Central. And I do this, 7 p.m. Central. And I have a radio show on Saturdays called The Hot Pepper Show. It's at a radio station, KAZI. If you go to my website, thehotpeppershow.com, that the KAZI website is on there, all the information. So let me tell y'all, since I have y'all's attention, since I got y'all on here listening. So just to give y'all a lineup of what's coming up, okay? So Raw Beauty was tonight, of course. I love them.
We love you.
So my next guest is August the 19th, which is next Monday. His name is Darren Lighty.
Ooh.
Darren Lighty did Around the Way Girl for LL Cool J.
Yeah, I'm about to say that name is very familiar.
He did Too Close by Next.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of great Jaheim, a lot of great artists that he wrote for, produced and all that. So he's going to be my guest on the 19th.
Right.
The 26th will be Tommy Francisco. The 2nd of September will be Slick J. Adams, who is out of Chicago.
Okay, shout out.
He's slick, y'all. He lives up to the name. Brother can sing. September the 9th is David P. Stevens. He has a new project out, so he's going to be a guest again on the Hot Pepper Show. September the 16th is Honey and Blue, which is another husband and wife team.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Yes.
Blue, I like that.
Look them up. You will not be disappointed. Honey and Blue.
I got you.
They are out of, I think they're out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
September the 23rd is Darian Brockington. He has a new album out. Darian Brockington came out of the camp of the Foreign Exchange. He was on their projects years ago, so he has a new album. September the 30th is Zen Soul. She is out of Canada. You will love her also. Phenomenal voice.
You got a heavy lineup coming up.
Girl, I am booked until I'm trying to book October, November, and December.
Oh, that's right.
It will be out. So yes, I'm booked up. And also tomorrow I have another podcast called Four Corners with Pepper Thomas. So you can go on YouTube and subscribe to that channel too. Gotcha. That is twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
The dates are random, but it's always twice a month. And it is me along with I have two co-hosts, Mark A. Walker, who is the bassist for Will Downing. He's toured with Will Downing for 20-something years. So he's been in the industry a long time. So he's my one of my co-hosts, and the other gentleman is Michael Upshaw. He's a producer, writer, singer. So yeah, so that'll be tomorrow on Four Corners of Pepper Thomas. So subscribe to that channel. The interview starts at 3 p.m. The guest will be Star Parodi.
Okay.
Doing stuff.
Arsenio Hall show. She does.
Mhm.
Look at you like, I know who started around here. Girl, you look so funny. You're like
you somebody.
You were so funny. Like, no, I got y'all on here. I'm somebody. Yeah, y'all.
We truly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Y'all on here. Y'all is
Yeah,
somebody.
we are humbled to be here with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Glad
Seriously.
we can make it like
Yes,
finally.
yes.
We've
Yeah.
been about it.
Mhm.
I'm glad and I hate that I had to cancel it last time, but I was like, girl, you were like, oh no, you sound terrible. I was like, girl, I'm
I
fine.
need you to rest, ma'am.
Yeah, you needed me to rest. So I thank you for being the person that you are to say it was okay, because some people would not have said that.
We all need to be better at extending grace.
Yes.
Grace is not given out at all, but we always want it. So
Yeah.
I am a huge proponent, a huge advocate of making sure that grace is given.
Thank you.
I have to extend it. God gives it to us daily. So
Ooh, not even daily, every second.
Every second of the moment.
Every second of the moment. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone, let's get back into some music.
Yes.
So, oh, you know, girl.
Play girl.
Girl, look here, I got to shake my head. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, oh no, I'm nervous.
How about this one to me is like, it's not a tit for tat.
Okay.
But it can be.
Oh.
But it's almost like, oh, you want to do that? Oh, well.
Guess what?
Well, what?
Is it guess what? Is it guess what?
That one we right on.
That literally was something that was going down in the house.
That's literal.
That is a literal
what
going down in the house.
That absolutely
was something that was going on between.
So who said the guess what? Who was the first to say guess what?
That was in her bag. You was in your bag.
I was in my bag.
That's why I wrote the song.
I was in my bag.
So
you were in your bag.
So this is a
this
song that I wrote. I left for her, and then she wrote hers. But this is how I was feeling. This is how.
This is how he was feeling based off of. So you know how we were saying like, yeah, we're gonna just be friends. We're just gonna do this thing. Of course, your feelings still get hurt in the midst of like whatever, right?
Right.
So I was just like, oh, you really not paying me no problem. Bye. So it was like one of those. So he wrote like, so when we get music from producers and stuff like that, of course, like we listen to tracks. We're like, both of us, for the most part, we're not just pulling a track. If both of us is not nodding our heads, right? Now, sometimes it will be like he said. Sometimes he'll take something, he'll feel a little bit more, and he'll end up writing first. Sometimes I will, and then some of them is like we got to write this like together, right? It's not a lot of instances like that, but sometimes it happens. This was one where he was like, "Oh no, I really like this joint. I'm gonna take it," and that's what he. And so again, I was just like, "Oh." I was being like, and he was like, and we was like, and I was like, let's go.
This is absolutely.
Let's do this.
This is the truest of true stories here.
This is a fun song to perform too. It's a fun one to perform too.
This is absolutely true story.
This is a true story. Enjoy, folks. Enjoy the road.
Enjoy our life.
Enjoy the life.
Enjoy our life on music.
Everyone, here it is. It's called Guess What? Okay, right here with Raw Beauty on the Hot Pepper Show.
I'm going out, yeah, going out. I'm going out tonight. I'm going out, yeah, going out. I'm going out tonight. I was waiting home last night. She said, I'ma go out with my girls tonight. See, that's cool, go do you. Girl, I know the club closed at 2. I'm home, baby, trying to be a better man. You said you ain't like me as that other man. So instead of being what you need, I might as well do me, girl. If that's how you wanna be, and that's what you wanna do, well, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'm going That's what you wanna do, and that's how you wanna be. Guess what? Yeah. Guess what? Yeah. Guess what? I'm going out tonight. I've been waiting home all day. Cook, clean the house like I wasn't there. You said that you'd be home by 5. Said you're hanging with the guys till God knows when and why. You're drinking, I'm thinking I should hang with my girlfriends. Got my hair strapped tight, freaking dress on, and I ain't coming home till the break of dawn. So that's how you wanna be. That's what you wanna do. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'm going out tonight. That's what you wanna do. That's how you wanna be. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Hey, guess what? I'm going out tonight. I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm going out tonight. I'm going out. I'm going out tonight. I don't care where you wanna go, you can go. Just know that I'ma do me from now on. I don't care where you wanna be, you ain't here with me. So if that's how it's gonna be, that's how you wanna be. Do me, that's what you wanna do. You, yes, 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 I'm going out tonight. That's what you want. That's how you wanna be. I'm going out tonight. Guess what? I'm going out tonight.
I love y'all. That was
True story.
I'll have to go back and look at this video because y'all are funny.
True
You're over
story.
there going, look, what?
That's real. That take me back, man. That take me back.
Trauma. We dealing with some trauma.
That take me back.
Dealing with some trauma. Oh,
So is it easy to get on?
Are you staying out all night?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So is it easy to, okay, if you're on stage, right? And let's say that y'all had a disagreement, and now you got to get on stage and perform. Is it easy to perform?
We're actors and actresses, and we
Other
know how to.
that, we're
But that's what I mean by that's what I mean. Like we're professionals. That's what I mean. So we know how to shut that
Put
off.
the face off and
To me, the
do
stage
what we
is
need
different.
to do.
The stage has always been different. The
It
stage
ignites us.
It's a separate entity from everything else.
Yeah, the curtain is over from this.
Yeah.
The curtain's over from this to an extent, and then we go into.
But you don't think that this we have that happens?
Oh, that has happened
a lot,
often.
Where I'll give you another story. I'll give you another situation. For me personally, so Carvin Haggins.
Yes, the writers of Love and
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So they were being honored for songwriters. And so they had local acts do the songs for them, do their songs. So of course, do the songs they have written for people. So they asked us to do and we worked with Carvin and Ivan for some of those songs that's on that album.
Life for Love and What If and
Life for Love. And we were asked to do the song by Musiq and Mary J. If You Leave.
Yeah.
And that day, I got the call that my father had passed away. Yeah, was passing away at that same time. We were getting dressed to go down there to do it, and I got that call. Yeah, and I went down to do the show. And that was hard. Yeah. Honestly, and that's another quid pro quo, I guess you can say it or whatever. The picture that is on our Raw Beauty Music Instagram page. We still kept it up. I've never taken it down. it's almost a remembrance for
Yeah,
me. But that's the picture from that night backstage.
Yeah.
And if you look at me, you can tell I am
You're not well. Yeah.
I'm not good.
Okay.
I'm distraught in that picture.
Yeah.
But it's a picture of me and her, and you can see me. I am down, but we got on that stage, and we did. We did
it. Yeah.
And it's just a matter of when we get out on stage, everything else is, behind the switch. But when we're on that stage, we're on that stage. Yeah. So, and that was rough. That was
definitely rough.
Rough time for definitely me, and I know for her too. But we still got out there and do what we do. Like, so yes, we have relationships, we relationshiping all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Look at you're on stage performing,
but even before we were relationshiping, we still had a ship that we had to manage. And so like we were saying, like, just it didn't happen just in studio sessions, right? That happens to be a lot of our tension sometimes, but it didn't necessarily happen to be it's not always in studio sessions. Sometimes it could just be life happened, right? And we just had a moment, and now it's like, well, we got to get on this stage and do what we do.
People also don't even understand what happens on stage that irk either one of us, and then after the show, and we still perform it, but the aftermath after the show from what irked the dog mess out of one of us in the car again while driving home. Those drive home.
Now the drive home is rough.
They're always oppressive. They're where we do our best non-communication communication. And I'm telling you, we can be on that stage and be raw beauty, and then Rich and Jess would be hot with each other.
So did you step off that stage and it's like, oh, raw beauty was back on that stage, but guess what? We can get in this car and it's on.
If I could for a second tell you a funny story.
Oh Lord,
because she said,
yes, of course, please.
But we did a show. When we do shows now, we take our daughter with us, and sometimes she be on stage with us too. And we were leaving. I can't remember where we were leaving from, but we were having one of our back and forths about
we were leaving rehearsal.
We were leaving rehearsal,
and we were talking about how
about how we were going to do the show, how our vision for the show coming up, and what song she wanted to do, and I was like, no, I don't think we should do that. She was like, well, we do that song. We were going back and forth, and it was what we normally do, and our daughter goes, y'all need to stop arguing. Like, y'all need to stop arguing now. But we go, this is not arguing. This is how
we're just having a conversation.
How we get through this.
But we were like, this is actually not. This is good.
This is you're getting to see raw beauty, figure out how we're being creative artists. But and sometimes it takes if you think every group or band you ever hear sees it eye to eye, then you're crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
Like, and we are no different. And we sit and we conversate, and it's like a give and take. It's like, well, I think this would be better. Why do you think it'll be better? Because if we did this, we can do this. Oh, all right. Well, I was thinking if we did this song, then this song was such and such. It was like, we used to have a thing one time. We used to always do a lot of Marvin and Tammy, and to like either sound mic check or do it to open up some things. I'm done doing Marvin and Tammy. I'm done doing it.
But it was a good way for us to make sure like that our mic, because in the beginning of the thick of not just becoming raw beauty or figuring out who raw beauty is, you also have experiences where you're singing on a corner, or you're singing with one mic, or you're singing in a barbershop, or you're doing the hustle of what it takes to be the artist that you are, right? And so in those moments, you have to find creative ways to make it work for you. And so singing like a Marvin and Tammy, something as an intro, was a way for us to like check a mic, just to make sure that the thing was doing what it's supposed to do before we even really had to do what we was doing. And so, but it also became, it is like a signature for us because it shows you that we did it a cappella. So you can hear us. You're going to hear that we can sing, right? And then we're going to show you who it really is, right? But it became, he is so emphatic about like not doing it. I'm like, I'm like, but we got to check these mics. But I'm like, we got to check these mics. Or even if we were opening up for say like a mainstream artist, sometimes of course they give all the hot micing under to the to the headliner, which is what you do, right? But we don't need to, like, even though we open it up for these people, we need to get some kind of form of a space and understanding of what we're dealing with before we, go in on the stage.
I'm just saying in general,
but yeah,
we have a lot of differences and a lot of things, and how we go through it a lot of times is very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But you found that it works for you. You found that instead of
used to each other. We know what each other are trying to say and how we mean behind things. And it's become just a normalcy now. But so to answer your question, to come back around to answer your question, we absolutely shut off what the rest of, we absolutely block out the life.
Yes, we're able to block off life and perform.
Wow.
It's kind of like one curtain closes, the other curtain opens up.
And raw beauty is what we do.
Yeah. Well, someone just texted me who's on here, and they said that you two remind them of Gene Baylor and Marcus.
Oh.
Y'all are hilarious because they are hilarious. I'm sorry, Gus. This Gus and Marcus. Gene Baylor, Gus and Marcus.
It's just our truth.
Mom says that all the time. Y'all should do something. Y'all are just hilarious. Y'all get this together. Because we, you know what? And
she calls us my mom calls us Lucy and Ricardo. That's what she calls us. She goes,
Lucy
and because y'all are a hot mess. And I'm like, okay. Lucy and Ricardo. And we're just, we're authentic.
We're authentic. And we just, everybody goes through some stuff, and we are no different, and we will argue with the best of them. But we love each other. So it's
I know that's right. And then your daughter says, "Stop arguing." You're like, "We
this ain't arguing, baby. This ain't arguing, baby. This is
how we communicate.
This is how we talk. So. Exactly. So this is let's see. John Barber says, "Did I miss Life for Love?" No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. No, DJ Ed. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Shout out to Carvin and Ivan, Matrix and Active. Active
DJ Active
on these tracks. And then he's smiling, laughing. Carolyn Smith says, "Such beautiful music."
Thank you.
John Barber says, "And they killed it," talking about when you guys got on stage when your father passed, that you killed the performance. You did a great job. Patrick Davis says, "Be sure to like, share, and subscribe." Yes, y'all, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We are close to 500. We need 12 people. Hashtag milestone. I need 12 people.
12 people. Come on, y'all.
To subscribe. So y'all tell your friends, tell them to subscribe to this channel. 12 people to 500. Yes. And then Elaine says, "Love y'all." And Sloana says, "Finishing each other's sentences. I love it." I know I was going to say the same.
We better be doing that at this point. If we're not doing it at this point, something wrong.
Exactly. So I noticed that you guys have opened for, I want to give them an idea on who you have opened for or been on the stages of. Trey Songz, I'll Be Sure, Tank, Jon B, R. Kelly, Eric Benet, 112, Jasmine Sullivan, CC Penniston, The Roots, Lupe Fiasco, Chaka Khan, Eric Roberson, Marsha Ambrosius, Raheem DeVaughn, Glenn Lewis. I'm tired. Y'all have done the doggone thing.
We're blessed.
We're blessed.
We're blessed to be able to even share stages.
When we think about even like getting ready for this, and not saying getting ready because we are who we are, but and just thinking of every time we have moments like this, I always go through like where we've come from and like what we've been able to do together. It's absolutely insane. Like and we are beyond blessed, like he said, to be able to have completed 3 albums, to be able to have been on and shared stages with the people who you've named and even more. We don't take any of those opportunities or experiences lightly. We don't even take the experiences lightly where our management is starting something and we're on those stages. Like whenever we have an opportunity to just show love and to show our way of communicating love and showing this gift that God has given us. I mean, Simon, this young man is no longer with us anymore. Shout out to this producer. We miss him so much, Simon Illa. But just one of the very points of starts of who Raw Beauty is and making magic of who we are. And this is the letting you be you of like what we were saying in the beginning of our interview of we kind of had to let go. True story.
Right.
He's a true.
Our
whole first album
was literally about
talking
us.
about our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's and who we were at that time.
Yeah, but shout out to Simon. We miss you so
Definitely.
much. Rest in peace, honey.
Wow. So everyone, Raw Beauty is the name, and we'll get into another song.
Yeah.
Oh.
She said she did some research before we got on this phone, so I'm not sure what research she done, but she done said she done some.
I was just reading stuff. Okay, so let's do this. I like this one because you say in this one that love does not come with a manual.
It doesn't.
That is like
this one right here.
Yeah.
Something about this thing called love. It's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing. It's just tricky, you know? That's all we can say.
Would you have it? Let's see. Okay, think about this. After we play the song, I want the answer to this question.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that has helped you two to make this work?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I feel that you have to be at you're different than where you were when you started out. So, or maybe not.
No.
I'm like, Rich is like, huh.
We are different.
Yeah.
You're different as opposed to at the beginning. So what happened in between that to get you where you are now? Because something had to change because you would not be together. It would have ended. So I want to know what happened. What happened to make it work? How many years has it been?
Of what?
Since 2001.
Of what? Marriage?
Of marriage.
Like, of what?
Beauty. Yeah, no, because that is kind of like twofold. But so you want the marriage or you want Raw Beauty? Raw Beauty has been in existence since 2001.
The marriage.
13 years. 13. It'll be 14 in September.
Wow. I can't tell because it seems like it's been 25, 30 years for y'all.
Well, we've been together.
We've been together.
We just been married that long. Yeah. But we've known, like you said,
we've known each other 2001.
Raw Beauty started in 2001.
Yeah, and we grew, we literally grew up together.
Yeah.
Like we were kids. We grew up together.
Wow. Okay. So give me the answer after this song. This is something
about this thing. Something about love.
Something about love.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, let's check it out right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Love doesn't come with a manual, but I still gave it a chance. In the end, I fell for two. Now what do I do? I'm turning in circles. See, it's a mysterious thing. One makes me laugh, the other makes me sing. But I gotta make a choice. One man, one boy, can't fight these feelings inside me. Something about this thing that we call love. You can never tell what to expect when the rest of your life isn't right in your face. And you know I know that feeling share. Something about this thing that we call love. Everything is different when we grow up. That is not enough. Don't wanna blame it on us, but it's something about this thing called.
Well, now I didn't think love would find me. Didn't think that Cupid could see us. Young love does exist. My first true kiss. Oh, how I thought this was it. But
as I matured, things began to change, and my feelings weren't ever again the same. And we all know life isn't fair. I ain't trying to hurt nobody in this love affair.
Something that's that we call love. You can never tell what to expect when the rest of your life isn't
right in your face, baby. Girl, you know how people change. Yeah.
Something about this thing that
we call love.
Everything is different when we grow.
Lady,
now it's not enough. Don't wanna blame it on us, but it's
something about this thing called love. You see, I saw her from across the street, and I'm glad that our eyes did meet. We only spoke, but our souls became one. And now I toss and I turn, cause my heart's supposed to be at home. You see, he was there to take my hand, gave me his ear, told me he understands. But love's so unpredictable, and I know, said I know, that I really go.
something like this thing that we call love. You can never tell
what to expect
when the rest isn't right in your face.
Said you know how people change. Said you know how feelings change. Said they're never the same. And now it's not enough. Don't wanna blame it on us.
Something about this thing called love.
Unpredictable is the description given to the love of two souls, following different paths, trying to capture one emotion. We're getting lost in the ever-changing anatomy of temptation. So like a candle,
Love can dwindle into darkness, but rekindle this flame when a spark ignites. It's a traditional thing to love one, but love has no limits, love has no lines. Love plays a game which becomes you and I.
There's something about this thing that we call love. You can never tell what to expect when the rest of your life isn't right in your face.
And you know, people change.
There's something about this
Feelings
thing
change.
that we call love.
Change.
Everything is different when we grow up. And now it's not enough. Don't wanna blame it on us, but it's something about this thing called love.
Something about this thing. Love that.
That's
Is
go back. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't heard that in a long time.
He was like, I forgot about that part.
I forgot we wrote that like poem that, or she wrote that. She wrote that poem. Like I forgot all about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dope.
Beautiful. That's a dope song.
That's like
Thank you.
I forgot when she wrote that. I remember when she wrote that that poem part, and I was like, ooh. Oh, that's gonna be dope. And I didn't see that's part of create like us coming together. She wrote that, and then I was like, yo, it'd be dope if we could merge our voices.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? Such and such, like I'll do part of it and we can merge instead of it being cut off and the next person sing. I'm like, how cool would it be if we could? It's like we're just being artists, like and like, but it was such a beautiful whatchamacallit she wrote. It was dope poem. But I mean, like, you know, that's a throwback. You got me on that one, Pep.
That's from this.
Yeah.
If y'all have this, whoever loves us, if y'all have this, you know raw beauty. Like this is look at this. Look at
those people.
Look at Rich and Jess.
We
don't even know those folks no more.
Who them people? Harper. Who is that?
Who them people?
We made this on my
HP printer. You see what I'm saying?
Girl,
Look at this.
oh,
Look at that.
We stood up all
Yeah,
night.
I stood up all night.
We stood up all night.
This is
like,
an actual
yeah.
label, folks.
Yeah.
that you put in the printer and let it print up.
Yes.
Top
yes,
of the
yes,
CD.
Yes.
I had an Epson printer like that.
These was the CD kits that you bought from the Staples.
From Staples.
And you did, listen, I made my own inserts.
Yes.
Father Jesus.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? This is what artists go through.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is what happens.
Yeah.
You know.
Listen, that's in our grind, but
this is the grind.
That's a great, oh man, that's a throwback right there. You got
That
me on
is
that.
so funny. Dwayne is laughing at y'all. Dwayne is like, y'all is funny. And then
Listen,
Yo,
we
that's
got to
great.
tell y'all it was humble beginnings, okay?
Yeah.
Humble, and we still, and that's the thing. Like we're not going to forget that. Like that made us like who we are and made us appreciate the opportunities to be on stage with a CC Penniston or like to sing with I'll Be Sure. Like like we right on stage with I'll Be Sure. We didn't just open up for him. No, we singing with him. Like just those opportunities, you know, are far to none, and we are honored and blessed by them.
Yeah. Dwayne said not the HP printer.
Yes, eighth where you had to get the inkjet. How many ink cartridges
did we go through?
We had to
those
keep
like $60
going back to Staples to get ink cartridges because we kept running out.
This is why it's white and black. This is why.
And this red killed us. The red is what killed us.
Oh.
That's why we had to keep going back. You see what I'm saying? The struggle. Y'all don't understand.
Y'all don't get the grind.
The struggle. The struggle.
The grind was real.
The struggle.
Our own stuff.
Okay, so what has kept y'all? What has
the music?
The music.
Music has always kept us and kept bringing us back. She has a great. Do you remember it? She has a great thing she said in her it wasn't in your vows.
It was my vows to you.
It was in her vows, and it also she put it on the end of our wedding video too. Do you remember it? Our heart, maybe possibly.
Okay, so tell us what you said.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you said you remember heart. You could have said no, I don't remember.
Basically, through hooks, bridges, verses, and lines, my heart will forever be a song for you.
Like
so that's the tail ending of it, but that culminates like just the idea of the fact that like, and so you asked us like how we got back together. I mean, how we even got to even sing together, like how it happened. And it didn't just like we made the joke of like he sang, I fell under the table, whatever, blah 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 blah. But like I don't think that we pay homage enough to the fact that like he ignited, like he kindled something, like he rekindled something within me. Like I always sang in the church. I'm not going to say that I didn't. I've been singing since I was 7 when I really thought I could sing, right? You know, have the first solo. But like I kind of stopped singing. I sang in high school a little bit, but then I kind of stopped singing, like, or even thought the idea of like singing professionally. Cause I did a little thing. I thought I was going to be like another Brandy or Monica. Like I did my little stuff on the side. When he came along, I wasn't thinking about it anymore. It was like, whatever, it is what it is. But he kind of ignited that, you know, in me to an extent again. And as I was saying, like a little earlier today, when these opportunities come up where we can talk about raw beauty and who we are and where we've come from, I also reflect on like not only how far we've come, but the feeling that I always have when I'm on stage with him. The feeling that I have when we listen back to all the music, the feeling that I have when I think about like something, say from this album, and I'm just like, oh my God, that was such good writing. And we were young. And it was such good, and like how we've evolved and where we've come from. And I do believe that music is the precipice or the center or the root of who we are, of who we are. And I don't like he sang to me, I sang to him, but I think I sang to him too. And he sang to me, and it hit something in the both of us, 100%. If that makes sense. And whether we knew that this was going to happen and flourish into this and having a daughter and a family. No, we didn't know that in 2001. No, we were young again. But I do think that something
the music to me continued to pull us back.
Yeah.
It's like we could go and then the music boop, pull us right back. Us being on stage, boop, us performing and recording would always bring us back to each other.
Yeah.
And the more we kept coming back to each other, the more it was like, and then we would, like I said, we would hang out a lot. And just kind of like it really is the foundation, like she said, precipice, but like it is the foundation of us, and it's really what kind of kept bringing us back together. And honestly, it's just like we always had a thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, but you know how like you walk away from stuff and something always brings you back into where you're supposed to be. And that's kind of what just kind of kept happening. Music was our bridge, was the bridge to keep us there, and without you know, sounding corny, but the bridge, the music is pretty much it. So she said, feel the way I feel when we hear stuff like that does bring us both back, and we enjoy, like, just kind of like it brings us to a time and a place, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's dope.
Nice.
Yeah. So music, in my opinion, has always been that foundation. Always rocked us back there. That's why we still performing now. And it's still almost like easy now. Now it's, it used to be so much of us having to work. Honestly, we rehearse because it's good to rehearse.
Yeah.
We don't have to. I know what she's gonna do when she does. She know what I'm gonna do. Like things of that nature is kind of
just comes natural.
Comes natural now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the music has, and then we've grown within it.
Okay. Well, everyone, Raw Beauty is the name. John Barber says Secret Gardens at the legendary Robin Hood Dale in Philly.
That was a good night.
Tell that story, Jess, when Rich came off that stage.
Tell that story when Rich came off the stage. Wait, what happened? What happened again when Rich came off the stage? Oh my God. What did he do?
Okay, while she's thinking about it, let's play another song.
Yeah. Let's put it.
So the song I want to play, this is my favorite. This is my favorite by y'all. Okay. I was introduced this song by way. We can't forget How I Met You.
Yes.
Borelli, I call him Borelli. Introduced me to your music. He was like, "Hey, you gotta play this music on your show." This was years ago, and I was like, "Who is it?" He said, "They're called Raw Beauty. They're from Philadelphia." And I was like, "Who is Raw Beauty?"
Raw has been a
when I heard the song, I was like, "Oh, this is like a Kindred the Family Soul." Oh.
Oh, what song is this now?
I like this.
Okay. I don't know what you're gonna do. Look, we'll see.
I gotta hear this.
We'll see. Look, we'll see. We've been surprised all night.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
That's my.
I know I sent you everything, but this is good how you're doing this.
You appreciate me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is my favorite song by y'all. Okay.
All right, here we go. Look, I'm like, okay. Shout out to
I've been through everything for love. Messed up my credit, dragged through the mud. I'm thinking all about we. He's thinking he, not about us. Now I'm reluctant, I'm tired of the suffering and all of the games of the heart. So here we are, right at the start. I'm wondering, would you go that far? Tell me.
What if I gave you all of my time?
Would you waste it away or make it last forever? Baby, I gotta know.
What if I gave you all of my heart?
Would you use it, abuse it, or feel it with pain? I gotta know, baby.
What if I gave you all of my love?
Would you love me back, babe?
I gave my all the love, but it seems that my heart just wasn't enough. She was the digger and I was the beater, and I was too blind to see how she was. But I gave her diamond rings, Gucci, and everything, things that she couldn't pronounce. Now that she's gone, I'm skeptical, wondering if you go that route. Tell me.
What if I gave you all of my time?
Would you you waste it away? Won't make it last forever, baby. I gotta know.
What if I gave you all of my heart?
Would you use it, abuse it, or fill it with pain? I gotta know, baby.
What if I gave you all of my love?
Would you love me, baby?
Will you appreciate my love? Will you treasure me, cherish this moment with me?
Will you love unconditional, mental and physical, with every part of your heart?
If I give my best, will you give your all? Or are we just better as friends? Would you waste it away or make it last forever, baby? I gotta know. What if I
Would you use it, abuse it, or fill it with pain? I gotta know, baby.
What if I gave you all of my
love? Would you love me better, baby?
What if I gave you all of my
Would you waste it away or make it last forever, baby? I gotta know.
What if I gave you all of my love?
Would you use it, abuse it, or feel it with pain? I gotta know, baby.
What if I gave you all of my love?
Would you love me, baby?
What if I gave you all of my love? Would you love me back, baby?
Throwback.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Once again,
I
shout
love
out
it.
to Carvin and Ivan.
Shout out to Carvin and Ivan.
I remember that night when we were leaving. It's another night leaving the studio. We played that song. Carvin lived all the way out in Jersey somewhere.
We don't know far.
Yeah,
Just far.
We were driving home. We played that song like 40 times.
63 times.
We over and over and over, almost all the way gone. So just like we just loved it.
Happy about
Just
it.
so happy about it. Just so
Yeah.
happy to how the session went and just like those dope.
I
So
love
it's like, memories.
I mean, even to work with them.
Yes, one
Yeah.
Like
million.
they work with Faith, they work with JT, they work with Mariah, they work with
Yeah.
They would even just give us the time.
they would give us the time or the day
their time and their artistry
to
work
even
with our
pour
artistry.
into us is
Yeah.
again yet a blessing.
I would like to get connected with them. I've always loved their writing, so you're gonna have to connect me with them. I would love to have them on here on this platform.
They are.
They're beasts. They're beasts.
Will be. You will know way like you will appreciate it down the line because their music is timeless.
Again.
It will be so much more like appreciated like down the line when people be like, "Yo, they did all that." Like
They're writing.
been
They're
writing
writing the Atlantic Star stuff.
music
They're
stuff
writing
for a
the
lot of
Donnie
people.
and Roberta stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And
So yeah. So
we
please
love
connect
writing.
us.
It's
I would love to speak with them. I would like that.
Mhm.
Okay, so somebody named DWRJ21 says my favorite.
We love you, Junior. We love you.
And then Micah
Yeah, Coop.
says yes. And then Monique says, do they play instruments? I hear some nice keys throughout their songs.
Oh,
we do not play like
this is very
play.
disappointing. We are, however, we are
play
training
like
up a
play.
child in which we want them to go. So we are making sure that our daughter is a whole lot more better than us.
Like,
Just meaning we do a little something.
You know how
but-
people play in
but
church? Sometimes they just play chords.
Bing,
Bang,
ting,
bang,
bling.
bang, bang, bang. Yeah, we can play chords.
we making sure we building up Mac Joe.
I know that's right.
He is phenomenal in that. So no, we're not. We have our art. We have our instrument right here. This is our instrument. Right here.
And June says, awesome vibe. I can see why it's your favorite. Yes, me too. I love that song. Micah says, y'all better sing.
Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Alita Doswell says, yes. Hey, Alita, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us as your real self.
Your real self.
Monique says, I hear MJ from him a little.
We appreciate it.
Interesting. And then Shona says, clapping the hands. Okay, so
excuse me.
I have, oh girl, I got this one I was gonna sneak in.
What you sneaking in?
It's cool.
Oh wow! Oh,
that's an oldie.
I love it. Yo, honestly, this is like one of my favorites.
This is an oldie.
This is like one of my favorites.
Lately we had.
That was so funny. He's over there going, oh man.
No, listen, you pulled up. That's another one.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one off of first one.
That's off the retro album.
That's off the retro when we first began. This is
vintage Raw Beauty.
This is like one of my favorite songs though.
Here's the vintage song.
Nobody's ever played this song. If anybody hears this, they would have had to have the very first Raw Beauty album.
And
you know what I mean?
And we performed it, but nobody's ever played it. Yeah, but it
rarely performed this.
Oh, so
other joints that we thought was singles, or that record companies at the time when they were listening to this thought were singles, but we never played this song. This is all I'm appreciative.
This is hilarious.
I love this song.
Okay, so let's see if you remember the words. This is your favorite. Be like, you don't know the words. Here it is, y'all. It's Cool by Raw Beauty right here on the Hot Pepper Show. Oh, I guess it would be nice if I start this song, right? Okay, how come we won't start? That sounded so like, okay, I'm gonna come back with it.
Yeah, work done, hombre.
No, I know. It's like you got one.
I'm out for some hash.
You got one job.
And all you got is you ain't got nothing in there.
All right.
Don't let him put that kind of pressure.
Don't give up on me. So let's go to one of my other favorites that John mentioned, and these are the words to this song. So profound. Okay.
Go ahead.
They say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
What did they say?
A man would lose his love for life.
But a woman
would give her life
for love.
Something wrong with us. Something wrong with us. I don't know what's wrong with us, but something wrong with us.
I know.
Ladies, let me know how you feel about this one, because something, I don't know, something might be wrong with us. But take a look.
Fellas too now.
I mean,
look.
that is so true, because we do. It's like
that's true.
It'd be like, look here, I'm going over here, and I'll be back. And you like,
shout out to Carvin and Ivan again for this lovely piece, and a video is out for this one as well on YouTube.
Okay, so let's hope that this one plays too. Okay, here it is on the Hot Pepper Show.
I'm playing an instrument right now.
Statistics say your woman will go all in for the man she wants to put her heart in. Put distance in between her and her girlfriends. Quit a job cause love is more important. Statistics say your man will never leave his job. Too much pride, only thing on his mind. Gotta provide for you and I. There's nothing that I won't do to make you smile.
They say a man will lose his love for life,
yeah,
but a woman would give her life for love.
For love.
I say no matter what it takes, no matter what they say, I would lose it all for us.
I would lose it all
for us. They say a man will lose his love for life,
yeah,
but
baby.
a woman would give her life for love. I say no matter what it takes, no matter what they tell you,
I would lose it all for us.
Cars, clothes, shoes, don't matter. Priceless is your happiness, joy, life, and laughter. Cause you're not material, I'm not material. Everything that we share is bigger than what we know. Through the good and the bad, best to the worst. When it comes to this love, oh, I only put you first. And not a man or a child will come before you. Truly, I adore you. Try me and I'll show you. Yeah.
This is love for life.
For life.
But a woman would give her life for love.
I would give it all, baby.
No matter what they
No
say,
matter what they
I would
say,
lose it all for
I
us.
would give it
They
all,
say a
baby.
man loses love for life.
They say a
But a
man,
woman would give
but
her
a
life
woman would
for
give her
love.
life for
I say
love.
no matter what
No
it takes,
matter,
no matter what they
no
tell
matter,
you, I would lose it
I
all
would give
for
it
us.
all for us. See, I don't really care about what they say. There's no way it applies to us.
And I don't give a damn about what they say, girl. I will never give you up.
Cause their words didn't make us. We started with faith, so we know there's nothing we can do.
So if ever you wonder, worry about, I'm forever ready to prove. They say a
But a woman
yes, she
give her
would.
life for life.
No matter, no matter, I would lose it all for life.
I would give it all, baby.
Yeah.
I would give it all
For
for
love,
us.
baby.
Yeah.
No
No matter what they tell you, baby.
I said all for us, all for life. Baby, sing it with me, sing all for us, all for life.
You're my man, I'm your girl.
They say man will lose his
But a
love.
woman would give her life for love.
For love, baby.
Oh, I would lose it all for love.
Dang. Monique says, we are born nurturers. It can be a curse at times.
My God, my God, my God.
Yes, it can. And my sis, Gloria says, true statement. Monique says, love it, truth in the lyrics. And Slona says, hand claps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I found it.
Good. Very good. Glad
I
you read
found
it.
the song. Y'all ready?
We ready.
It's cool.
Me. It's cool with me.
It's cool with you?
Is it cool with you?
It's cool with me.
Is it cool? Is it cool with you?
This is very, very retro. Very retro.
Okay. Look
I
at
heard it so.
I know. You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Is this it?
Yep.
Lately we've had some good times, but I'm single right now and I'm. But you need to know if I wanna step out, I'm gonna have my fun, no doubt. I'm gonna be around. It's cool if you talk to another guy. It's alright. It's cool 'cause I'ma do me, so you do you. Said it's cool. I don't mean to pry. I just wanna be part of your life. It's cool with me. Said it's cool with me. I know your love life has been kind, so trust me when I say I'll put in overtime. Sometimes a man needs his space, ain't trying to push you away. So you gotta understand that a man's gotta be a man, girl. It's cool if you wanna hang out with the guys, I don't mind. It's cool. running around town, putting your thing down. That is cool. Just remember who you come home to. For it's cool with me. Said it's cool with me.
Oh, please don't take what I say to suggest that I don't care.
But that's not true, and I will never do anything to hurt you.
That's your life.
It's your life.
And whatever you
trying to do is cool. It's cool. Said it's cool, baby.
Oh, I know it's cool.
Said it's cool
With me.
with me. It's cool with me. Said it's cool with me.
We like to thank everybody out there for listening to Raw Beauty. I hope you like what you hear, because there's more to come. Now, what we're going to do right here is take y'all back. Not too far back, though. So if y'all know this song, feel free to sing along. Come on, baby.
It's so good loving somebody when somebody loves you back.
It's so good, oh, loving somebody.
When somebody loves you back,
Baby,
it's so good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. It's so good loving somebody when somebody loves you back.
Ooh. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I got the retro kind of.
Yeah, that was retro. That was
Yes.
that
Very
felt
much
like
so.
that felt like circa 1990, and it wasn't even.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I thank you. Oh, my cousin Cleveland Goodman. Hey, cuz, thank you for joining. You guys, I think I'm like 6 people away from being at 500.
Yeah.
So, subscribe to the Hot Pepper Show TV on YouTube. Please subscribe. Tell your friends. I'm here every Monday at 7 o'clock. Bring you some great artists. And tonight I'm honored to have Raw Beauty on this platform. You have no idea. I love y'all's energy. I love all of it. I just love it. I just want to jump through this screen right now and just hug y'all and be like,
We love you.
so when I come to Philly,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
and I'll make sure that
Get a cheesesteak with mayo. Okay. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it. We'll
We'll
talk
talk about this.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. I'm like, but I'm from Texas.
You can
Well,
do it.
what I'll do is when we see each other, then I'll have to come over and make y'all a Mexican hot dog.
I like it. I'm with it. Anything with bacon. We're in. We're in.
Had us.
We're in.
Mackenzie is shaking her head on the other side, like, yes.
Yeah, bacon with some hot dog. Yeah, we'll do it.
Anything with bacon. Mm-hmm.
So, someone says, Carolyn says, absolutely marvelous interview. Thank you for sharing your phenomenal craft.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So everyone really, I love it. I thank you for. I love seeing the couple. I love seeing the connection, the oneness. I love seeing the realness, the transparency, the human side. It's not all roses. It's like you're human. Like, yeah, she got my nerves. She showed them. We come back around.
Absolutely. Nerves that got on. Nerves. Yes, absolutely.
All of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Enough of them.
99.999. No. 99.99999. No.
Okay, so question.
Yes.
Rich. What irks you about Jessica? And what is it that you love about Jessica? And the same for you, Jessica. So Rich, you go first. I want to tread lightly.
Trying to start something in this room? I don't like this at all. When this is over, we all gotta live here.
Yeah, you'll be good because guess what? Y'all gonna have a song about this. So go on and say what you gonna say because a song will come out of this.
You're gonna get a song out of this.
So what is it?
we talked about this. We talked about this once in therapy. She didn't know us, but one thing that actually, because I always I was like, I don't really talk about this stuff that really bothers me, like irks me. You talk irk me. She puts her bags on. She used to put her. She doesn't do it as much. She doesn't do it anymore. She used to put her bags on the furniture, like on the chair. And
bags?
Like her bags, like her bag from
my purse or something like that.
She used to put it on the chair.
On the chair,
and it used to irk the hell out of me.
But it's not supposed to go on the floor because you don't put your bag on the floor.
But we have a thing, like a rack where we put our coats and bags and stuff like that. Bags
okay, so she would put the bag on the
bags on the chair. It's something that my mom used to do. Like when I put my book bag or something like that on the chair, she used to get on me, and it just sunk in. Remember, and now it irks me. Now it irks me if people do that.
Okay, and then what is it that you love about her?
Oh, what I love about her is she always, you see the good in people and everything. She can always see the good in me when I don't even see it in myself. Oh, wow. She's all and not even just about me, just with like anybody she comes along in contact with, she's able to be that light to so many people. Like sometimes I'm hoping I can help be that light for her. But in general, she's always that light. And that's what I've always loved about her.
Oh, wow. Oh, hold on. Let me get it. I'm late. I'm late. Okay, Jessica.
Okay.
What is it that irks you about him, and what is it that you love about him?
One thing that irks me about him is only one thing, is when we are in the studio, right? And he feels like he has to tell me like what to do before I have time to saturate myself in the moment. He like will automatically like come up, but can you and I'm like, hi brother, you had a moment to do, what you did. Let me find my space first, and then try to give me suggestions. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't come out the gate.
But don't come out the gate trying to tell me what to do. You see what I'm saying? One thing that I've always absolutely completely admired about this man is his ability to just live life on his own terms. It was the most refreshing thing I've ever seen in my whole entire existence. When I met him, I was in this box to an extent, and I always went right because somebody told me go right, and if you go left, you're gonna go left and you're gonna get. So I stayed in the box, right? I stayed within the lines.
Yeah.
He always colored outside the lines, and I was like, how do you do that? That is like the most freeing and wonderful thing. But like, how are you surviving?
Yeah.
At the same time by not staying within the lines, and he just has always been that free spirit. So I call him my Mustang or my stallion to an extent, because he just has this free spirit about him that I'm going to live life the way I feel like I need to live it. And it kind of gave me an idea to just explore outside of the box sometimes, and to understand that sometimes coloring out the lines, there can be some consequences to it, right? Yeah. But then sometimes there's like beautiful things that can take place when you color outside the lines. So that's one thing that I've always admired about him.
Oh, here we go.
I'm done with y'all.
Zoom in so we can see your face. Zoom in, we can see that tear. Zoom in with the tissue.
He was crying. You
feeling that? Mm-mm. Monique says that was sweet, and Gloria says I was gonna ask the same question. Pepper.
They trying to dig in. They said like, what's really wrong with y'all? That's what they said. What's really popping?
So, what advice would you give someone who is starting a relationship or in the relationship, married? What give something rich that you would give, advice you would give, and Jessica, you give advice. What would you give someone? What's the best advice you could give them?
I would say don't give up on each other. Always continue to keep pushing forward and trying to grow within each other. I always tell people, if people ask me, like if someone was to ask me, I'm like, what is that thing? And I tell people, I was like, the same person you were at 25 is not going to be the same person you're going to be at 35. If you marry somebody at 25, y'all going to be different people in 10 years. And 15 years, you're going to be different people. You have to learn how to grow with each other, and you have to learn who each other are. And that is that's the roller coaster you're always going to be on but if you're not ready to kind of continue to grow with that person, then, you know what I mean, that's what always halts it. Everybody calls it that 7-year itch or whatever like that. And that's why everybody always has some issues around the 7-year mark, in my opinion.
7 and 13.
Yeah, you have those issues, and because you're evolving, you're changing. You're not the same person you were when you first met. And you guys have to be able to continue to grow together. And that's why I've always said you can't be stuck in a mental place of, I am who I am, and I'm going to be who I'm going to be. You're going to grow too. So continue to try to grow with each other, and always communicate. Because if you ain't talking, then you're standing still. You should always be saying what you feel, saying how you feel. Whether you think it's going to hurt somebody or not, you gotta say what you feel and communicate through from there. But that's why I always say, don't always keep moving forward together. Don't get stuck. In your own self that you can't see where the other person's growing from.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Okay, Jessica. I know you thinking about this. So Rich, get your tissue ready. You still got your tissue?
No. No. I'm going to say, be honest about your core and who you are before you connect with somebody in general. Be honest about that. And when you're honest about that, then things can work a little bit easier, because then there could tend to be some tension because your core is not met. But outside of that, I would say I hate to sound like this, but to me, the grace and love that God continues to extend us has to be present. It's going to be hard. Marriage outside of parenting is one of the hardest things to do. But in understanding and knowing the grace and love that God extends to us daily, we need to be willing to do that at the same time. And as long as those two things are at the forefront of it, we can extend grace to allow somebody to grow. If we can extend an agape love that loves a person in spite of themselves, or in spite of something that might not be what you thought you married and or you did marry, then I feel that when that is extended, that things will fall into place the way that God intended for it to be in the first place.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I so enjoyed this.
I
thought it was about the music, but it's about more than the music.
You are a whole fun time.
Everyone, this is Raw Beauty. Oh, wait, somebody said, let's see. Carolyn Smith says, I deeply admire the relationship you have with each other. Pepper is on point. Thank you. I thank you guys for chiming in and being a part of this, because
thanks everybody.
Thank you. Yes.
100%.
Yeah. I enjoy this, and you guys are welcome anytime. And I mean anytime.
Whatever you want.
Yes. I can't wait for that album to come out. John, you working on it, John?
John is working on it. Believe me, he definitely working on it. He literally just sent us something else today. He is working on it.
We trying to work on, like Jess is working on a gospel project. So in general, we're trying to make sure that does what she wants to do, and then we might step back to Raw Beauty.
Okay.
I just need to get the worship out of me. That's it. I just need to get the worship out of me, and then
you're like, it's coming. So John is over here clapping. John, he says, indeed, John is happening. What? He is still here. I I enjoyed it. I know
We
you
love
did.
E. He love us. I
her.
love her. I love her. We love you, baby.
If E love you,
Oh no, we know.
you
We
living, y'all. If E love you,
know.
and E loved me, so I thank you, E, for loving me. She be like, Pepper, Pepper, Pepper. So y'all, everyone, it's been great. It's been real. I have one more song to play, but before we leave, let's see. Oh, next week, don't forget that Darren Lightly will be my guest at 7 p.m. Don't forget to like, share the YouTube channel. The Hot Pepper Show TV is the first YouTube channel. Don't forget the other one is Four Corners with Pepper Thomas. Will be interviewing along with Mark A. Walker and Michael Upshaw tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central, which will be 4 p.m. Eastern. But 3 p.m. Central, we will be interviewing Star Parodi. Star Parodi is going to be on Four Corners with Pepper Thomas. So y'all chime in on that. Follow, subscribe to that channel too. Don't forget that on Saturdays I have a radio show called The Hot Pepper Show, and it is from 3 to 6 p.m. I play neo soul and R&B, and I interview artists. This weekend I have no one interviewing. I'm not interviewing anyone. It'll just be music, and I play music that artists that you've never heard before. And y'all, I just got to say this. I got a good show. I got to pat myself on the back.
You do have a good show, and we appreciate you for celebrating independent artists, because that doesn't go that shouldn't go unsaid, that shouldn't go unnoticed. You could have created this platform honestly and rooted it in whatever you wanted to root it in, but you want to make sure that you highlight those independent artists who do have something to say that might not have the platform that are wonderful people who do have that platform. And so we just appreciate you again for supporting the indie artists, the underground artists, the ones who don't have the shine or the limelight or kind of like the stream to be able to get their music out there and to be heard. So thank you so much.
Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank y'all. We're connected. You can't get rid of me. So.
Yes. I don't want to get rid of you.
Just be like, you ain't answering the phone. I'll be like,
hey cousin, how you doing?
I'll be like, hey girl. I'll be like, Philly cheese. Chili cheesesteak. Yeah,
Philly cheesesteak with mayo. I'm mailing you tonight because this is.
Well, Monique said she really enjoyed the interview and the music. Keep bringing the amazing couple that you are.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you.
That is great. Yes, you are. Yes, I really do appreciate Pepper for doing what she does. Thank you, Monique. Thank you. So, y'all want to say your holla at yous, your shout outs, your thank yous.
Shout out to our village.
The last song by DJ Atkin, which is Janet Jackson's DJ, and this is our latest single. Okay. So come on with it, girl.
So shout out to the village. The village is who continues to keep us grounded and keep us safe and keep us rooted and humbled in who we need to be in this thing called the arts. And so we shout out the Ross family. We shout out the White family. We shout out the Milburns. We shout out our friends and our family. We shout out everybody who continues to love on us. All the Rawbutians. We're still trying to figure out what we're gonna call y'all, the RBs. We don't know who our loves are, but our friends, the friends and family of Raw Beauty. We truly, truly, truly appreciate all that you do for us. We appreciate your energy. We appreciate any time that we put out a bat signal, you come. And so that does not go unnoticed. And we appreciate all of that love. And do you want and definitely got to shout out this munchkin of ours, Mackenzie Joseph White, who is the highlight and the love of our lives. But we do this and continue to do this because of not only her love for music, but just our love for music. And we want to keep cultivating that in her. So we love y'all. We thank y'all. Shout out to Come Clean Productions, Feel Good Music.
Shout out to anybody we've ever worked with, Carvin.
Yes, Carvin and Ivan.
And you about to play this one for my man DJ Active. Let us put us on. He's Janet Jackson DJ. Put us on his album, his very first album, and man, that's just awesome. We're on there for a lot of other people, but man, just it's been a love of ours to just do this, but it's been even more of a love on my end to do this with her. And for us to do this together. So,
let me get my tissue.
Oh, goodness gracious. So shout out to everybody out there who's
Take his, girl. He ain't using you. Take his.
shout out to everybody out there who's an artist trying to be a creative. I'm sorry, not even an artist. Shout out to everybody who's out there being a creative, whether you're a musician, whether you're an artist, whoever you are out there. Keep pushing your dream and keep out there just doing what you do and being artists and creatives like you are. We love y'all. We part of that family, and thank you to everybody who supports the arts and supports creatives like us. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Raw Beauty, for gracing us with your presence and your love of life and this love of existing. Because we all exist, and it's what you do while you're existing. Some of us, yeah. I think, girl, I'm over getting all emotional and internally going. Ooh.
We truly appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Pat.
I enjoyed it. So, everyone, this is the latest song, "Feels Like Home," the remix, featuring Raw Beauty by DJ Active. And here it is. Everybody. Okay, they chiming in. Hold on. Now y'all want to type. Okay. Hard to type in. June Murphy says that was from Monique. Pepper and Raw Beauty. Great show. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Everyone, here it is. Check it out right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Said it feels like a summer day in June. Chilling on the dew. Ain't got no work to go to. And your girl coming through. Said it feels like the plaid on Sunday. Drinking and smoking with the family. Cops on chill, ain't nobody getting killed. This is how it feels when I'm with you. So good, so right. Every time I'm with you. I said, I hope you feel it too, girl. So nice, just you and I. Cruising around the city, your love so fierce. Be just like home, or just the right song. This may sound silly, your love so fierce. Said it feels how it feels when the girls meet, walking that walk on South Street. Many petty eyebrows, arch, new hair, cute, old, playing my part. Said it feels like a ladies' night, the parkway on the 4th of July. North, west, south side. This is how I vibe when I'm with you. So good, so nice, every time I said I hope you feel it too, yeah. So nice, just you and I. Cruising around the city, your love so fierce. Be just like home, or just the right song. This may sound silly, your love so fierce. Your love reminds me of your love. Your love reminds me of NY to LA, Chi-Town to the MIA, ATL to H-Town. Wherever you lay your head down, ain't trying to get too deep. It's just how it feels to me. Every day's long, days are long. You can always come back home. Cruising around the city, your love so fierce. Be just like home, or just the right song. This may sound silly, your love so fierce. Your love reminds me of your love. Your love reminds me of.
That guitar is everything.
Yeah, it is.
That guitar is everything.
Mhm,
And someone
mhm.
mentioned that it gives them an Angie Stone vibe.
It does have a little Angie to it. Little Angie swag.
Yes, it does.
Mhm.
So everyone, that was the latest.
Shout
Support
out to
them.
Philly
Yes, shout out to Philly. Also, give them your social media platform so they can follow you.
at Raw Beauty Music on all platforms. At Raw Beauty Music. That's it. Simple.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys. And
Love you too. Thank you so much, Pat.
girl. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. I appreciate y'all. Oh,
come on. We love you. We love you.
Rich, where yours at? Okay, thank you. We got 3 of them. Everybody, we love y'all. Thank y'all for joining us and supporting
Thank you for
us.
joining us.
Yes, we love you. Y'all be safe.
All right,
Bye.
man. See you.